We'll get started here. Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for Arizona State Trooper Academy Class 567. I'm Major Warren Simpson, Commander of the Training and Management Services Bureau. Today is an exciting day for the members of Class 567 and for their friends and family. Graduation is an important milestone as they embark on a proud career as an Arizona State Trooper. Today's event is being live streamed for those who cannot be with us in person today. Class 567 will now enter the auditorium. Please clear the doorway and center aisle and hold your applause at this time. It is my honor to present to you Arizona State Trooper Academy Class 567. Please remain standing as the Arizona Department of Public Safety Honor Guard presents our nation's colors, and Michelle Plazola from Living Word Bible Church sings our national anthem.
Stand by! Honor Guard, troopers, and all uniformed personnel, Anthem, hut. Color guard. Carry. Color. Forward. March. Prepare to pose. Pose. Color. Free, dead. On.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order. On. Forward. March.
Dr. Dion Orsino will now lead us in an opening prayer.
Good afternoon. Welcome to my second home at Living Word Bible Church. To all of the graduates, thank you for your commitment, your training, your hard work, your perseverance, and your studying. Thank you from the bottom of our heart for being willing to serve us. Let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, God, we thank you for covering us in your mercy and your grace and your love. Thank you for the calling on these young people, these young adults, these men and women who will lay down their lives for another. The Bible says, no greater love hath a man than to lay down his life for a friend. God, we thank you for supernatural protection. We thank you for provision. We thank you that no weapon formed against them will ever prosper. We thank you for the angels that are dispatched and assigned to escort them on every call, on every response. Thank you, Lord, that they have the mind of Christ, that they have insight far beyond their training, and that you bless them with wisdom and with understanding. In the name of Jesus, we pray and agree. Amen.
Please take your seats. Joining us today are members of the department's senior staff. The Director of the Arizona Department of Public Safety, Colonel Jeff Glover. Deputy Director of the Arizona Department of Public Safety, Lieutenant Colonel Ken Hunter. Assistant Director for the Highway Patrol Division, Lieutenant Colonel Destin Coleman. Assistant Director for the Agency Support Division, Lieutenant Colonel Jenna Mitchell. Assistant Director for the Criminal Investigations Division, Lieutenant Colonel Tim Chung. And Assistant Director for the Major Incident Division, Superintendent Bill Long. Lieutenant Colonel David Bird from the Technical Services Division is unable to be with us today. We are honored to have Justice William G. Montgomery as our guest speaker today. Justice Montgomery was appointed to the Arizona Supreme Court in 2019. Previously, he served as the Maricopa County Attorney following his special election in 2010. Justice Montgomery has served on numerous boards, commissions, and task forces, including chairing the Arizona Substance Abuse Partnership, the Maricopa County Justice Coordinating Council, and the Governor's Task Force on Child Safety, Human Trafficking, and Sexual Assault Evidence Collection. Justice Montgomery previously served as a deputy county attorney and practiced civil law as well as advocacy work on behalf of victims of crime. Justice Montgomery earned a Bachelor of Science degree and received a commission as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army from the United States Military Academy at West Point in 1989. Justice Montgomery served in Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm with the 1st Cavalry Division and commanded an armored cavalry troop with the 3rd Armored Cavalry Regiment. Justice Montgomery received his law degree from Arizona State University in 2001. Please join me in welcoming Justice Montgomery.
Thank you for the introduction and a reminder just how old I am. Let me begin by thanking the Director of the Department of Public Safety, Colonel Glover, and the command staff for the invitation to be with all of you this afternoon. This past January, I had the good fortune to address Class 558 at their graduation. Either my remarks were so amazing that folks insisted I should come back and speak again, or they were completely forgettable and no one remembers that I was here. Either way, I'm glad they didn't ask me to sing the first time, so I wouldn't have to sing this time. Additionally, I'm happy to share with you enduring themes and points worth passing along from my own career in public service. And no matter how many times we might gather for ceremonies such as this, given the significance of what the graduates have accomplished in their career choice, it's worthwhile to be here. So each of you have answered a call to serve the people of Arizona, and stepping forward to serve as a state trooper is deserving of praise and respect. Therefore, it is a distinct honor to share this day with you and be in your presence and that of your families who have supported you throughout your training. As you may have no doubt been told, you wear the badge and the uniform, but your families serve along with you too. The vocation you now undertake reflects a role needed in any society that seeks to establish order for the enjoyment and preservation of civil liberties. And that phrase is important to consider. To have civil liberties is to presume you have a civil society, which in turn requires rules to set expectations about what we can and cannot do. For such a society to function and prosper, you must have public servants willing to exercise delegated authority to preserve the peace and assist those in need. You are, therefore, the embodiment of civil order. And it is important to understand the nature of the authority delegated to you. Some might mistakenly refer to it as power. However, the authority delegated to you is better understood as a responsibility that you must embrace with humility and with the awareness that every day you have the opportunity to make a difference and have an impact on those you come into contact with. So it is important to be mindful of not just what you do, but how you do it. And that reminds me of one trooper's interaction with a car stopped for going just 10 miles an hour on the I-10. That's just 10 miles an hour. That's not 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. So I can't vouch for the accuracy of this story. As the trooper walked up to the car, he could see that the driver was a little old lady. Also inside the car were 3 other ladies who looked to be about the same age, and he noticed right away that they were very frightened, and they were sitting completely upright and very rigid. He leaned down to the lady's window and noticed she was just as calm as could be. And he asked her, "Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?" "No, I do not," she replied sweetly with a smile. "You're going 10 miles an hour on the highway. That's a serious hazard for other drivers." The trooper couldn't help but glance at the 3 terrified passengers as he made that last point. The little old lady then pointed at the sign at the side of the road and said, "Doesn't that sign say the speed limit is 10 miles per hour? Well, the trooper looked at the sign and laughed. "Ma'am, that's a sign telling you which highway you're on, Interstate 10. The little old lady burst out in a fit of giggles. "Oh, I'm so sorry." The trooper decided it was an honest mistake and was about to let her go. Then curiosity got the better of him. "Can I ask why your passengers look so scared?" The little old lady laughed again. "Probably because we just got off the 202. Driver interactions aside, engaging people in a way that gives them a chance to establish that they are not a threat, and you a chance to demonstrate you are doing your job as respectfully and as safely as you can for all concerned, goes a long way. Likewise is the example you set for others in your chosen profession of law enforcement. And this point is well illustrated by words I was required to memorize as a plebe at West Point, credited to Brevet Major William Jenkins Worth. Quote, "But an officer on duty knows no one. To be partial is to dishonor both himself and the object of his ill-advised favor. What will be thought of him who exacts of his friends that which disgraces him? Look at him who winks at and overlooks offenses in one, which he causes to be punished in another. And contrast him with the inflexible soldier who does his duty faithfully, notwithstanding it occasionally wars with his private feelings. The conduct of one will be venerated and emulated, the other detested as a satire upon soldiership and honor. Substitute trooper for soldier, and recognizing the discretion inherent in how you carry out your duties, and the saying is very applicable. So carry out your duty with the view that someone is always watching to learn from your example, and seek to inspire others by your commitment to honorable service. Or maybe simply carry out your duty with the realization that someone is recording you to post on social media. Are you acting in a way that honors your calling? Are you acting in a way that will make Arizonans proud that you are one of our troopers? Your cadre have trained you well, I have no doubt, and I'm certain they shared with you the pride that goes with the job and the tremendous reward there is to help safeguard our community, aid those in trouble, and in doing the right thing for its own sake. Troopers have been doing that for decades, and you now join that legacy of service. And you now also carry the responsibility of safeguarding that legacy to hand on to others who will follow you in service in the future. Finally, keep in mind while you travel the highways of Arizona at all hours of the day and night that we are counting on you to be vigilant, to be where you are needed, when you are needed, and to return safely to your families at the end of each shift until your last day on the job. We are proud that you have stepped forward to serve. May God bless you and your families each and every day.
Thank you, Justice Montgomery. Colonel Jeffrey D. Glover was appointed as the Director of the Arizona Department of Public Safety on January 17, 2023. Colonel Glover began his career with the Tempe Police Department in 1999. In February of 2020, Colonel Glover retired from the Tempe Police Department with more than 20 years of service. He returned to the police department first as the interim chief of police and later as the permanent chief of police. Colonel Glover is the second national vice president for the National Organization for Black Law Enforcement Executives. He is a national board member for Mothers Against Drunk Driving and is co-chair of their Traffic Safety Committee. Colonel Glover also serves on the International Association Chiefs of Police Crime Prevention Committee. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Education from Northern Arizona University, as well as a Master's in Public Administration through the University of Phoenix. Colonel Glover is a graduate of Arizona Post Leadership Program, the FBI National Academy, and has earned a certificate from the University of Arizona Eller School in Government Leadership. When he is not working, the Colonel enjoys spending time with his wife Tracy, 3 children, Noah, Jonathan, and Christopher. Please welcome Colonel Glover.
All right. Thank you, and good afternoon. Justice Montgomery, it was a pleasure to hear your words and to be able to see you again. It's always a pleasure to see you and to hear you speak, sir. It's an incredible privilege to stand here before you today, and a distinct honor in congratulating Arizona's newest class of state troopers. It has always taken a special calling to enter a career in law enforcement, but none more than in today's environment where your every move is scrutinized and on camera. Not everyone is capable of the selfless service that is required. Class 567, thank you for pursuing this noble profession. Your family, friends, co-workers, and the citizens of Arizona, join me in celebrating your accomplishment today. What you have accomplished was no easy task. Class 567, I would like for you to take a moment to reflect on this experience. Be present in the moment and really enjoy and appreciate what you have worked hard to accomplish. Today, your life will change forever when you take the oath of office and join the ranks as a state trooper. Speaking of being present, none of us wearing the 7-point star have made it to where we are without the support of our family and our friends. Hang on to those friendships and relationships. They will continue to be your vital support system throughout your career. To the family and friends of Class 567, I am grateful for your role in the lives of these brave men and women. They will not be here today without your encouragement and your support. Your influence in their lives has no doubt ensured that they were able to meet the highest standards required of a state trooper and for the Arizona Department of Public Safety. So thank you. However, your work is not done. Your continued support and your patience and understanding will be tested and needed throughout their law enforcement career. I would like to thank the training staff of Class 567, and you should too. This staff demonstrated dedication, commitment, and providing the highest level of law enforcement training to transform you into Arizona State Troopers. Captain Powell, Sergeant Covert, Troopers Help, Dillon, and Hughes, thank you. You provided instruction, counseling, and mentoring, and served as role models for Class 567, and congratulations, and thank you for the job well done. The academy to be a state trooper is different than all other academies. Every aspect of your training has been designed to push you to your limits and beyond to ensure that you have the ability to maintain your composure and your focus. There are 141 law enforcement agencies in Arizona. These include county deputies, municipal, college, and tribal, and federal agents. Only one agency, DPS, has the distinct honor of the title of state trooper. And there will be times that you will face and experience difficulties in your career. Lean on your family and your friends. You will see people at their absolute worst. Treat them with dignity and the respect they deserve. Most people will go years without ever having contact with a state trooper, and when they do, it may be a traumatic event for them. But a citation, a collision investigation, or an arrest, ensure that your professionalism and your empathy leave a positive, lasting impression on the people you encounter in the spirit of the DPS motto, courteous vigilance. Class 567, my advice to you as you begin your career as a state troopers, be courageous. Keep your emotions and, more importantly, your ego in check. Don't let anyone provoke you into unprofessional behavior. When a state trooper arrives on scene, he or she is expected to make the world a safe place. Be courageous and assume command of the situation. No one knows if it's your first day or your last day on the job, but they do expect security in knowing that a state trooper is on scene. Never forget the importance of our role as law enforcement. We are the guardians of justice, the protectors of the innocent, and the defenders of the vulnerable. We must always remember that our actions have a profound impact on the lives of those we serve, and we must always strive to act with compassion, empathy, and respect. Also, be tactical. Maintain a tactical advantage at all times. Master your skill sets and do not settle for being proficient or meeting the minimum standard. Get comfortable with debriefing everything you do. You learn and accept constructive criticism and challenge yourself to improve. Tactically, you can tactically always do better the next time. Do not become complacent, because complacency kills. Keep your guard up and be prepared throughout your shift. Maintain your physical fitness. Physical conditioning is mandatory for your survival in this profession. It is also a healthy and positive way to deal with stress and pressure of a career in law enforcement. So whatever it is that you do and what you enjoy in terms of running, rowing, lifting, biking, make it a habit. Along with your physical fitness, your mental well-being is just as important. Practice self-care and understanding that it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Know that we are all here to help you as a family together in this profession. Also, be honest. Everyone makes mistakes. When you do, be honest about what happened and learn from that experience. Most mistakes are survivable in law enforcement, but dishonesty is not. Remember that the standard is excellence. Those who came before us, the public that we serve, and the 30 troopers who gave their lives for this agency deserve it. They deserve excellence. Lastly, in this profession, it is important for us to succeed. You must succeed as the citizens of Arizona are counting on us. Troopers do not check 10-8 with a mindset of you win some, you lose some, or I'll try my best and see how it goes. Come to work prepared physically, mentally, tactically, each and every day to succeed. Your coworkers, your family, and the public depend on you to do so. Troopers, I wish you the best of luck, but luck has nothing to do with it. It is your commitment to excellence and tenacity that will ensure your success. Congratulations and welcome to DPS. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel Glover. Behind every new state trooper who stands before you is a team of academy staff with whom we have entrusted mentoring the next generation of the Arizona Department of Public Safety. They wear many hats, including teacher, counselor, and role model. Their tireless efforts will forever imprint the values and traditions of this venerable agency. Class 567 was led by Sergeant Jason Covert. Sergeant Covert began his career with the department in February of 2008. His career has included assignments including the Metro Patrol Bureau, as a DPS motor trooper, and as a member of the State Gang Task Force. In 2016, he promoted to the rank of sergeant in Highway Patrol District 6 Casa Grande, and he later served 3 years with the DPS SWAT team. In 2019, Sergeant Covert became the lateral academy class sergeant, followed by his assignment to the State Trooper Academy. Class 567 is Sergeant Covert's third class. Please welcome the class sergeant for Class 567, Sergeant Jason Covert.
Good afternoon. Distinguished guests, faculty, families, and friends, and the resilient graduates of the State Trooper Academy Class 567. It is an honor to stand before you as the class sergeant, representing the outstanding men and women of this exceptional graduating class. Today we come together to celebrate our journey through the rigorous training, the countless trials, and the defining moments that have brought us to this significant milestone. As a class sergeant, I've had the privilege of witnessing the extraordinary dedication and the unwavering determination exhibited by each and every member of this class. They've not only developed the skills necessary for the profession, but have also cultivated the values and character that define a true Arizona State Trooper. Class, during your time at the Academy, you've embraced a rigorous curriculum that has tested your limits physically, mentally, and emotionally. You've faced adversity head-on, enduring grueling challenges, and pushing yourselves beyond what you thought possible. You did this because you knew it was necessary, that the communities you will soon serve deserve nothing less than your best. The Class 567 staff have been your guides and mentors, pushing you to achieve excellence and holding you accountable for your actions. They've imparted their knowledge, shared their experiences, and hopefully inspired you to become the guardians of justice and safety the citizens of Arizona deserve. But let us not forget the support and sacrifice of your families and loved ones. They stood by you, provided the encouragement and love you needed to persevere through the demanding journey of becoming an Arizona State Trooper. Their belief in you fueled your determination, and today's achievement is as much of theirs as it is yours. So to each one of you, family and friends, I say thank you. To say I'm proud of you would be an understatement. I've watched the 6 of you recruits grow in ways you've never thought you possibly could. For some of you, it's been harder than others, but we all experience different hills and valleys throughout this 31-week academy. Moving forward throughout your careers, as you're sworn in on stage here shortly, there's an interesting fact that you need to come to grips with, and that fact is from here on out, you'll never be alone. You'll always have family who wear the badge, who can help you get through the hardest times, can be there for you when you need them, and can teach you how to stay safe. Not all professions are like this. You're entering a very unique profession, and you should feel proud and walk with a sense of pride knowing you are an Arizona State Trooper. I want to take a moment to recognize the 9 laterals that have been molded into this class. These 9 individuals have come into an academy environment, put their pride aside, and really made this whole experience good for everyone involved. From the staff at the Arizona State Trooper Academy, thank you. Your commitment to the mission and understanding of the environment you were in and willingness to adjust at times for the better of the class speaks volumes to your character and commitment to this agency. As you leave this academy and take your oaths as state troopers, you inherit a great responsibility. You become the defenders of peace, the protectors of the innocent, and the beacon of hope for those in distress. Your duty is a noble one, and it requires you to act with honor, integrity, and courage at all times. Strive not only to be the guardians of the law, but also the pillars of your communities, and remember to listen, understand, and empathize with the people you serve, fostering a trust and harmony within the community. Always be a symbol of strength and compassion and fairness. In closing, may you never forget the bond that you share, forged through the trials and triumphs of this academy. Always continue to support and uplift one another as you embark on your respective paths in law enforcement. Please be safe, have fun, enjoy your career, and remember, wearing that tan uniform with the badge with 7 points means that you are a cut above the rest. You not only represent yourself, but everyone else that puts on that badge. You'll have a lasting impression on everybody you come into contact with, so make it a good one. Congratulations, Class 567. At this time, I would like to recognize the recruit training troopers from Class 567. We've worked very closely over the past 31 weeks, and I've saw firsthand how much they have sacrificed to ensure the success of our class. They've been mentors and role models for the new troopers, and they've helped me ensure that we provided the best training possible. I could not have done this without them. Would the recruit training troopers from Class 567 please join me on stage? I would like to introduce them to you. From left to right, Trooper Adam Help, Trooper Brian Dillon, and Trooper Thomas Hughes. On behalf of the class and myself, I would like to thank you for your efforts, assistance, and dedication. I would also like to thank Sergeant Jason Christie, Sergeant Jason Coughlin, Captain Brandon Powell for their hard work and dedication to Class 567. I would also like to give a special shout out to newly retired Trooper James Fleming. Jim Fleming, as most of the Academy knows him, or the Vanilla Gorilla, as some of the other kids call him, has been a monumental person within the Academy here at the State Trooper Academy. And we couldn't be where we are without him. And him stepping away for the better of him and his health has been the right thing. But it'll be some really big shoes to fill. So from me to you, Jim, I say thank you. Thank you for teaching us everything. And thank you for being here today to support them. We really appreciate it. Now I have the honor of introducing the class speaker, representing class 567, Trooper Braden Butler.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, and esteemed faculty members. I am Recruit Butler, and am honored to speak to you today. Today, we gather here to celebrate a remarkable milestone in our lives, the graduation from the Arizona State Trooper Academy. I stand before you with immense pride and admiration for the dedicated individuals who have chosen this noble path of service and protection. First and foremost, let us express our heartfelt gratitude to our families, friends, and loved ones who have stood by our side throughout this demanding journey. Your unwavering support of us in this career, the sacrifices made throughout the past months, and your encouragement have been the bedrock upon which we have built our resilience and determination throughout the Academy. Without your love and understanding, we would not be standing here today, ready to take on the responsibilities that lie ahead. We owe you a debt of gratitude that can never truly be repaid. To our instructors and mentors who have guided us through the rigorous training at the Academy, we extend our deepest appreciation. You have not only imparted upon us the necessary skills and knowledge, but have instilled in us the values that define the heart and soul of an Arizona State Trooper. Your dedication and commitment to our growth have laid the foundation for our future success. We will carry your teachings with us throughout our careers and the Rolodex in the back of our minds. We are thankful for your patience and ability to answer any questions we may have. You have helped shape us into the next generation of state troopers and have shown up for us each day to make us better than the day before. We have many memories with each of you and will remember them for years to come. Without you, we would not have gotten to this point, and for that, we are thankful. Our time at the Academy has been transformative. We have endured many physical challenges, honed our tactical skills, and expanded our understanding of the law. However, the true essence of our training extends beyond these technicalities. We have been taught the importance of integrity, professionalism, and selfless service. We have learned that being a state trooper is not merely a job, but a calling to protect, to serve, and to make a positive difference in the lives of the people we encounter. The memories we have made at the Academy are some we will hold on to for the rest of our lives. From the first day when our stomachs turned as we saw our staff crossing the bridge and we had no idea of what was to come, to the milestone moments throughout the Academy, like OC spray, Red Man, the Arizona Post test, and Taser, just to name a few. We have had many laughs and many long days of drinking from a fire hose of knowledge. We have pushed ourselves mentally and physically harder than most of us ever had and have grown from it. As state troopers, we are entrusted with a profound responsibility. We are the guardians of public safety, the defenders of justice, and the embodiment of the law. Our state looks to us for protection, support, and reassurance. We are the ones who respond in times of crisis, who lend a helping hand to those in need, and who uphold the principles of fairness and equality. But let us not forget that our journey does not end here. In fact, it is just the beginning. The path that lies ahead will be strewn with challenges and obstacles that will test our mettle and character. We will encounter situations that demand courage, compassion, and split-second decision-making. In those moments, we must draw upon the knowledge and training we have received, relying on our instincts and the values instilled within us. We must remember that our duty extends beyond enforcing the law. We must be ambassadors of trust within our communities, building bridges between law enforcement and the people we serve. We must be approachable, compassionate, and understanding, recognizing that our actions and words have a profound impact on those we encounter. By fostering strong relationships with the public, we can collectively work towards safer and more inclusive communities throughout the state. As state troopers, we must also embrace the power of continuous learning and growth. Our chosen profession demands that we remain at the forefront of technological advancements. legal developments, and community needs. Let us seize every opportunity to expand our knowledge, refine our skills, and adapt to the ever-changing landscape of law enforcement. By doing so, we can better serve our communities and face the evolving challenges of our time. In conclusion, let us embrace the privileges and honor bestowed upon us as state troopers. Let us carry ourselves with integrity, professionalism, and unwavering dedication. Together, let us foster a culture of trust, respect, and collaboration, working hand in hand with our fellow law enforcement agencies, community organizations, and the public we serve. To my fellow graduates, I congratulate each one of you on this remarkable achievement. It was not an achievement that was given, it was one that was earned. It was earned through 31 weeks of hard work and determination. As we embark on this noble journey, let us remember the significance of the oath we will take to protect and serve with honor, courage, and compassion. May we approach every day with humility, resilience, and a deep sense of purpose. Let's keep the connections we have made together. We will always be Class 567. And remember, we are here to break the standards and help better the state we call home. Thank you to all who have supported us on this path. Let us go forth and make a lasting impact, an impact that echoes throughout our communities, our state, and beyond. Together, as state troopers, we can strive towards a safer and more just society. Congratulations, Roadrunners, and may we uphold the legacy of the state troopers who came before us with unwavering dedication and pride. May each of you have a successful and memorable career. Thank you.
Thank you, Trooper Butler. Captain Pell is the ranking DPS commander for the State Trooper Academy. Captain Pell is also the executive officer for Class 567 and was responsible for all aspects of the comprehensive State Trooper training program. Captain Powell will now reveal the awards presented to individual leaders within Class 567. You will also have an opportunity to view the class video. Please welcome Captain Brandon Powell.
Thank you, Major Simpson. Good afternoon, everyone. Every individual in Class 567 has worked hard to achieve their goal of becoming peace officers. I would, however, like to take the opportunity to recognize a few individuals who have demonstrated exceptional performance within 5 categories during their time in the Academy. The first award is in the area of academics. Throughout the Academy, the students experience over 1,100 hours of training to include 49 tests and an overall comprehensive final exam. The award for the top recruit in the area of academics is presented to the student with the highest academic average. With an overall score of 92.73, congratulations to Mariah Voorhees. The next award is for firearms. This award is presented to the recruit with the highest combined score from 2 day and 2 night qualifications. With an overall score of 241 out of 250, congratulations to Braden Butler. Next is the award for top recruit in the area of physical fitness. This is presented to the recruit with the highest physical fitness scores throughout their academy training. With an overall percentage of 88.27, congratulations to Braden Butler. You're going to start seeing a theme. The award for top overall cadet is presented to the recruit who has demonstrated the most versatility in the area of firearms, physical fitness, and academics. With an overall percentage of 92.37, congratulations to Braden Butler. The final category is for exemplary recruit. This recognition is given to an individual chosen by the rest of their class. The class voted by secret ballot for the recruit they believe represents the spirit of class through leadership, humility, integrity, and determination. The result of their vote remains secret until this moment. The Exemplary Recruit Award goes to Braden Butler. Please join me in congratulating the award winners as they return to their seats. The recruits in Class 567 have completed some of the most impactful training of their career. Their experiences at the Academy will last a lifetime. They have been pushed mentally, physically, and academically. They have experienced varying levels of adversity and have demonstrated proficiency in the areas that will serve them in their new roles in their respective communities. You have likely seen the transformation into the complex world of policing and public service take place. Many of you have shared in the joys, frustrations, and challenges of your loved ones, but you haven't quite experienced the day-to-day academy life. The staff of Class 567 would like you to share some of these moments with you in a class video. We hope you enjoy.
This is not going to be easy. I got 32 weeks of molding you into the state troopers that we expect you to be. My job is to make sure that you are prepared physically, mentally, emotionally, and more importantly, you're disciplined enough to do this job. You're going to hear me harp on the details. It's the little details in this job that get us killed. Not watching hands, not paying attention to things in the car, not paying attention to something when you're talking to somebody when their hands go in their pockets. Details. Details and discipline. You will be the most disciplined class on campus. You will see there are plenty of other people here who are disciplined. You will not be them. Do you understand? Sir, yes, sir!
You really? You got it! Say yes, sir! Shout out! Let's have a big laugh about it. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Are you not looking at really these days? Then why did you miss those? It's scary right now.
From the time we're young, we're always told, stay back, keep out, run away from the things that will harm you. Most people accept this. Some of us never were good listeners.
Thank you, Captain Powell. The pride accompanying a career in law enforcement courses through the veins of many families at DPS. Two of our graduates have elected to have their badges presented by a law enforcement family member. All other badges will be presented by Colonel Glover. Those who will be assisting with the badge presentation, please move to the left side of the stage. After each new trooper receives their badge, family members will then have an opportunity to participate in the badge pinning ceremony. One message is made clear to each prospective new trooper. They will not simply be handed a badge, the badge must be earned. The Arizona Highway Patrol badge represents a continuing legacy that originated with the first 14 Highway Patrol officers in 1931. I will now ask Colonel Glover and the basic training troopers to come forward for the presentation of the badges. And don't be bashful about celebrating and recognizing your trooper's name as it is called. Squad 1, please rise. The first badge will be presented to Adelaide Perez Arce by her father, U.S. Customs Agent Furman Perez Arce. Aldir Ramirez. Courtney Stradling. Jose Lopez. Mariah Voorhees. Squad 2, please rise. The next badge presented to Braden Butler by his grandfather, retired DPS Sergeant Robert Butler. Logan Chepanitz. Tyler Tracy. Scott Schreiber. Richard Zormeyer. Squad 3, please rise. The next badge is presented to Scott Dunaway. John Fishbeck. Greg Berry. Brigham Flake. Virginia Goldsberry. Thank you, Colonel. The one remaining badge on the display is fitted with a shroud in remembrance of the 30 fallen department troopers. As part of the long-standing tradition in the police community, family members and loved ones have an opportunity to share in this moment and assist with the pinning of the badge. Captain Powell, please come forward to direct the pinning ceremony.
The new troopers selected someone of significance to pin their badge on their uniform for the very first time. Someone who has been with them through the ups and downs of life, and someone who will be there now and throughout this challenging career. The badge pinning process will be completed by squad designation. There will be time and opportunity to take additional photos after the ceremony. Squad 1, please rise. Post. At this time, I would like to invite the selected family members to come to the front of the stage to join your loved one. Squad 1, post. Squad 2, please rise. Post. At this time, I would like to invite the selected family members to come to the front of the stage to join your loved one. Squad 2, post. Squad 3, please rise. Post. At this time, I would like to invite the selected family members to come to the front of the stage to join your loved ones. Squad 3, post.
The final step in the journey from citizen to trooper is the administration of the oath of office. Colonel Glover, please come to the center of the stage. The certifying body for peace officer authority in the state of Arizona is the Arizona Peace Officer Standard and Training Board. They have provided the oath of office, which Colonel Glover now holds. Colonel, at your pleasure, please administer the oath of office to Class 567.
Thank you. The oath of office represents a trust between society and the peace officer. The oath of office for peace officers is the binding representation of this trust, a trust that is a dedication to our policing profession, our fellow peace officers, your agency, and most importantly, the citizens you serve. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Elvira Ramirez. I, Courtney Diamond Stratton. I, Jose Javier Lopez Rivera. I, Mariah Lynn Voorhees. I, Brady Scott Butler. I, Logan Andrew Chipney. I, Tyler Lang Tracy. I, Scott Allen Schreiber. I, Richard Wesley Zormeyer. I, Scott Elwood Dunaway. I, John Thomas Fishback. I, Gregory Edward Berry. I, Brigham Scott Blake. I, Virginia Margaret Goldberry.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution and laws
and the Constitution and laws
of the state of Arizona,
of the state of Arizona,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same,
and defend them against
and defend them against
enemies, foreign and domestic,
enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and impartially discharge the duties
and impartially discharge the duties
of a peace officer
of a peace officer
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Hands down.
Family, friends, and fellow DPS employees, it is my honor to present to you Arizona's newest state troopers. We would like to thank Lead Pastor Scott Anderson and the staff at Living Word Bible Church for their continuing support and assistance for the State Trooper Academy graduation ceremonies. We truly appreciate their ongoing partnership. It takes a collective effort and hard work on the part of many in the department to prepare these troopers to set forth on their new career. The support provided by friends and family members is invaluable and has allowed them to succeed in reaching this milestone. As mentioned before, the department photographer will be available following the ceremony to assist with photographs. Please rise for the retrieval of colors.
Honor guard, troopers, and all uniform personnel. Anthem, hut! Honor guard, forward, march! Ready! Base! Reset! Arm! Order! Arm! Ready! Base! Prepare to retreat! Retreat! Come! Forward! March!
Sergeant Covert, please come forward to retire the guidon and dismiss your class for the final time.
Class 567, dismiss! Class! We are the Roadrunners. With pride we honor the law. We defend those who know the right. We are Class 567.